So, hi guys, it's me again. I said I had some excitement when I finished this trip, and I just wanted to share a moment of that with you. I feel that you should know. But let's get to that. So, you guys watch the videos that we do in our trips, that Bumblebee and I do. You notice how happy we are together, how much we love and enjoy sharing our lives together, and the fun that we have. And it seems that when we got home from our trip, okay, some people are very jealous of that. And I understand why they can be jealous. But I wanted to tell you what jealousy is for me. And everybody has a jealous moment. And if you tell me you don't have a jealous moment, I'll call you a liar. We all have moments, okay? It's how you react to those jealousies that make the huge difference. And for me, okay, I get that moment, and then I think about it for a moment, and then I just started chuckling, because the truth is, if I'm jealous, it's usually something stupid. And almost always something stupid, and even if it's not worth it to continue on with it. And then I'll deal with the issue, but for the most part I laugh. And if it's my partner that I was jealous about, I am more than glad to tell them I had a jealous moment. I always reassure my partners that they haven't done anything wrong, because truthfully they haven't. Because there is a difference between being hurt and being jealous. Jealous is not usually valid. So I usually tell my partners and laugh with them. I'm going to say, I had a jealous moment here. I was freaking laughing. And anyway, continue on. And I've been that way for most of my life when it comes to jealousy, because jealousy is just not worth continuing on with. Because all it's going to do, if it rears up its evil head, it's going to cause frustrations in your life. So I had somebody very close who, I don't know why or inspired, but got jealous. And instead of taking the time out, now when you have an issue with somebody, you should take the time out and talk to the other person, especially if they're your best friend. Okay? And this person was my best friend. But instead of talking to me, this person ended up causing problems for both Bumblebee and I. I mean, not big issues, but some. And originally was very upsetting. Very upsetting. And because Bumblebee was hurt, because of this, of course, I blame me. Because this was my best friend, not Bumblebee's best friend, that caused this issue. And I take responsibility for the people in my inner circle. And I spent a long time trying to figure out a way of forgiving. My problem is, when you're in my inner circle, okay, you can hurt me and it's forgivable. But when you lie, or you omit, or you don't. And what happened was that this person did not talk to me. And the jealousy had gone on for a while, and they allowed the jealousy to build up to a point where they turned it into a negative. And instead of just talking to me, they caused the problem. If they had have sat with me and talked with me before continuing on a path that they feel they should have done, I would have forgiven easy. But because they didn't, they allowed it to build, and they allowed the negativity to go with it, I have a hard time to forgive that. And my problem with that is because if you can do this once to me, and you're my best friend, what can you do to me next time? And this one caused pain. Not just to me, but some of the people around me were affected hugely by this. And that was not fair. So how do you trust again, right? Well, that's my problem. So originally, I was blamed myself. I was about to move out because this was my roommate and my best friend. And I was going to go, I mean, financially, I can't afford quite to be on my own at this moment. The trip killed me financially wise. So I was planning to leave, go, just get out of the house. That was my entire goal. And was going to go sleep in the car. I spent last night here. I had probably one of the worst sleeps I ever had in my life. I'd fall asleep for 30 seconds, be up again, kind of thing. That's the whole night. I didn't feel safe in my home. I honestly really did not feel safe. Because I didn't know when this person could do something else to hurt me. And that, I haven't felt this way in almost 20 years where, and I needed, and so all I went through my head was, and I'm going to feel this way, I need to get out. I needed to get away from this place. And so the goal was I was going to go sleep in my car, and I was going to do that today, but I've got my dogs who are my family, my babies, and I decided that I was, instead of just hopping in the car last night, I'm going to spend the day with them today, just them, so I could say goodbye to them properly, because I couldn't take care of them if I'm sleeping in my car till I can get myself back on my feet again. And it meant that I'm saying goodbye to them. So I woke up this morning, and I prepared my day, and my bag was packed again, and I climbed into bed with my dogs and Taffy. And you've seen pictures of Taffy. She's my red-headed corgi. She put her head up on my shoulder like she usually does, turned her head around to me and started kissing me. Like, Dad, you've been gone for 10 days, 11 days. I missed you, Dad, kind of, hugely. And just kept giving me affection. And it hit me. Why am I leaving? This is my family here. These kids, I mean, I have family. And why am I punishing myself for something I didn't do? I had nothing to do with any of the pain that happened. I didn't do anything wrong. I'd been absolutely straightforward with my best friend, and I right up front with everything, and it was not my fault that she took it in another direction, unfortunately. So my response back to that after doing that was, screw you. I'm staying here. You are no longer my best friend. I am sorry about that. I love you and all, but I can't trust you. You're out of the circle. If you want to be back in my life, you need to find a way to find that back. If not, I'm sorry. It was nice. See you later. You're still my roommate. I ain't going to call you my roommate. I'm not going to trust you, but you are my roommate. But don't expect privileges of being a best friend in the house anymore. You want something, get it yourself. You want to do, and that's where I got to. And I spent the rest of the day thinking, I have a tendency in the past of having people walk over me. I have a tendency of blaming myself for when other people's actions affect other people that I, somewhat directly or indirectly had caused. And I'm like, this actually 100% felt good today. That, no, I'm taking control of my life. So I wanted to share this with you guys, that when you have issues where other people are trying to, cause shit for you, if you didn't do anything wrong, do not take responsibility for those actions. Be strong. Be proud. You are beautiful, and you deserve to be respected for that. So guys, thanks again for watching. Thanks again for my whining. Other than that, guys, you go have fun. Remember, share my videos. Share Bumblebee's videos. Share. And they're coming. She's busy. What can I say? Other than that, guys, life's too short. You know that. Get the heck out of the house. Go have fun. Have fun with somebody you want to have fun with. Why? Because it's so much better. Alright, guys. Ciao for now.